I think as we're also talking about business owners and kind of strategy, one of the other things I was thinking about for them is, there's kind of like a list of deductions I would say that clients kind of regularly come to me about because they're unique or they have specific like carve outs in the tax code. And I thought we should just name them. We don't have to like go through like all the rules around each one, but it is helpful to kind of understand because in general, what you can write off in your business, is what's ordinary, necessary, and reasonable for a business expense. The idea of that is that each industry is a little different. So, what's a reasonable expense in one business might be different for a reasonable expense in another business. But we're looking at these kind of overall, if it's a business expense, it's generally a write off on your tax return. But there are some carve outs around that, like meals, for example, which are only 50% deductible, or entertainment. So you could take a client out and, go golfing. That's a business expense, but the IRS sees that as entertainment and it's non-deductible on your return. So there's just some interesting planning things to consider or that business owners should just know about that, like, hey, if you choose to spend your money on that, you're not going to get the same tax write-off as you would in another area. I was thinking about things like vehicle expenses. Putting your car in the business is a common one that we get a lot of questions about. I would say come talk to us if you're looking at putting your car in the business because there's a bunch of rules and things you have to do, but really you've got to track mileage, track what you're using the car for personally and what you're using it for business. And really, if you can't hit this threshold of over 50% business use, then you really shouldn't put your car in the business. But that's one. Home office deductions, paying your kids in the business. I mean, there are a bunch of different tax strategies for how we can say, hey, now that you're a business owner, we can look at what deductions we pick up in your business that can help save you in taxes. But it really makes sense looking at the whole business overall, how your operations are structured, what industry you're in, and then look at how we leverage and take advantage of some of those.